Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to share some thoughts on some of the different things I've been doing over the last couple months. You know, I've been working with Sweet Honey for 38 years. About a month and a half ago, I tore a hamstring, so I basically have been out of commission for a month and a half. It's healing up fine and everything, but I am not getting into the trucks every day now and going out and pumping grease interceptors and grease traps and everything. So just wanted to share this with you a little bit, what I've been doing. I'm still busy here over at the shop and everything, but I've kind of looked at the situation and I'm just going, you know what, maybe I need to step back and just relax a little bit. I'll be 73 here next month and everything. So yeah, I've got a big shop full of tools and different things I work on, chainsaws and just different things. So my latest project has been this. Let me turn this camera around if we can. It's been this 1979 or 9. I keep saying 79. It's a 97 Tahoe. And I used it basically for plowing our lot around the shop here and everything. But I got into it. It had a bunch of rust spots and different things on it and everything. A lot of things need to be cleaned up. Did a lot of different things to it. Had guys put new tires on it for me, new brake lines, different things that were rusted out just to make it safe to drive on the road and everything. So that's what I've been doing. I've been working on this beast for, probably since January. This was all rusted out and everything, and I'll show you this on the different videos and everything. This has been my project for the last couple months. You can see it's rained out this morning and everything, possibly and everything, but yeah, I've been working on a lot of different things on this and bringing it back to where it's safe to drive on the roads and make this my daily driver every day. So it's been a fun project. I've got a lot of videos I've taken and it's not finished yet, but it's been getting pretty close and everything. So yeah, it's been fun. I just want to tell people that, yeah, I'm still, with Sweet Honey, that's our baby. We've got a lot of things going right now. We've been at it 38 years, and my son Ben has been basically taking it over and making it work, making it go every day. My wife and I are still involved. Valerie, she does all the bookkeeping and everything. I just kind of do what the guys need me to do. If I need to fix hoses, if I need to do things with the pump, I need to take them out to get the trucks inspected or worked on and everything, I can be a driver for that. But those are the different things I'm doing now instead of getting in that truck every morning at 4 o'clock and pumping grease traps and everything. So yeah, it's something that I've been looking at for the last year, I suppose, saying I'm going to retire someday. I don't know if I ever will retire. I look at it as refiring and doing different things. I've got a couple garden spots that I'm going to put together this spring and everything. I just tilled on them yesterday, did some more tilling and everything. So yeah, it's just a different transition in my life. Looking at, God's blessed me in so many ways. It's unbelievable how if you just let God take you and give it all to Him and say, okay, Lord, just lead me in every direction that you want me to go, He will show you the way that your life is supposed to go, So I don't know how many more years I'll live or anything like that. None of us know that. But I know He's got a plan for me now that I'm in my 70s, and I hope to live another 20 years, I guess, see my grandkids grow up. I got grandkids that are from 14 years old to 2 months old now. And got a lot of things I want to see those. I want to see that little 2-month-old grandson of mine be 20 some years old. That's my dream and everything. And you know, whether God allows me to live another 20 years, I have no idea. But these are some different things that are going through my mind. I got a lot of different projects that I'm working on and stuff, but keep me busy. I love restoring stuff. Like I restored this old Tahoe. It was on its last leg as far as rust and everything, but is it perfect? Nope. Nobody's perfect. Nothing's perfect in life. But this is some of the things I love doing. I love working on chainsaws and lawnmowers. You know, I have fixed so many lawnmowers and chainsaws for people over the years, and I've never made a dime doing it. And I don't want it to turn into a business where I have to get something like that done. I'm not going to do it. But I'm going to show you this whole process of cleaning this baby up right now. This is my baby. It really is. I've had some different projects with John Deere tractors and everything that have really been satisfying, but this is probably the most satisfying to me because I can get in it every day and drive it and use it. Like this winter, I'm going to use it to push snow again, but at least it's not going to fall apart because of all the rust and everything. But I'm going to show you this whole video, and it could be long, I don't know, but to me it's more of a, instead of being how many likes and views and everything else I get on YouTube, I want to preserve the history of what I actually did. So my grandkids, my youngest, in 20 years can look at it and say, my grandpa did that. That was a 1997 Chevy Tahoe. Now 20 years from now, wow, it's gonna be, hopefully I can keep this on the road for 20 more years. But anyway, that's what I'm doing, and loving life. Been blessed, like I say, God has blessed me in so many different ways, it's unbelievable. So anyway, that's where we're going to end this video. And God bless you in everything you do, people. The Lord will look after you, and He'll develop your story, and we all have a story about something. So anyway, God bless. There's the Tahoe. This is going to be my next project. As you can see, probably there's some rust spots on this old vehicle. This is a 1997 Tahoe that I use basically for pushing snow here at the lot, our building. You can see there's a lot of snow. We had about 25 inches of snow here a couple weeks ago, and it got real cold and everything. I was pushing snow with no brakes. I had to put a new brake line on the back end and did some other things on the front. I've got brakes now. Yeah, so anyway, this is my next project. I can see we're gonna have some fun with it. There's not much I can mess up with it. I'm just gonna practice doing some different things, and we'll go from there. But this is my next project. A 1997 Tahoe that I basically used to push snow. And it's got brakes now, but we got some major rust spots on it that I'm gonna take care of. If I can, knock this, places like this. Wow, that's all buggered up. But anyway, this is the next project. A lot of rust all around. Just kind of restored a little bit. Nothing crazy. Not going to spend a lot of money on it. I'll go through it and see what we can clean up about it. Next project. I'm going to take some rust inhibitor. This product right here, rubberized undercoating. Bondo rubberized undercoating is what I'm going to use, and I'm going to spray it in here. Just see if I can get some kind of this is on the front of the vehicle, front right side. I did some sanding the wire wheel and kind of got the old rust particles out of there. And I am going to rubberize this now. And then I'm going to put some spray foam in there and see what happens. That's what I'm up to now. As you can see, I put a little wire mesh in there to reinforce that a little bit maybe. And now what I'm going to do is spray some styrofoam in there. Let's see what that does. I mean, how bad could I mess this up? I guess we'll find out. Use the old styrofoam trick. We'll see if we can let this set up a while and cut it off and smooth it off and see if we can plug that rust hole. This is the back left side, driver's side. There's the wheel well. Here's this skirt, I suppose you'd call it, underneath here. I put some more mesh in there, and I'm going to put some more expanding foam in there and just see how that works. I mean, I think I can make this look pretty good. Well, she's coming pretty good. Filled her up with expandable foam. Just getting it started here, getting that old foam off there and cutting it off and starting to sand a little bit. There's some pretty good holes in this truck. But I'm gonna get her all sanded down, cleaned up. Then I'll put some Bondo in there with a little fiberglass. Get that all smoothed out. Yeah. Some places like this tailgate, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that to come back at all, so it's gone. But anyway, yeah, got the styrofoam cut off. That stuff worked pretty good, and I think she's going to be pretty solid. I don't think it'll rust. So, I'm pretty happy with it. Use that mesh right there for a little Bondo, and yeah, what can I hurt? Put a little Bondo in those places right there. Clean it up. Clean up that bottom panel. I may just put some undercoating on that bottom panel and make sure it doesn't rust. We'll go from there. I mean, I'm not going to hurt nothing. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to use that mesh right there and just put a little Bondo on that so it has something to grab. I think it'll be perfect. Spray that bottom panel with undercoating. I'm just trying to keep this old bugger from rusting to death. That's my main objective. Like I say, I will never probably use this as a daily runner, but basically use it for pushing snow. This is the next step. Put a little Bondo on there. Turned out okay. Just got to sand her down once it gets hard. Sand her down. This back panel here, it's looking the same. Like I said, I'm going to get rid of the old rust and the holes. Get everything cleaned up here a little bit. I got some more Bondo I've got to put on the other side yet. And then I'm going to put some filler in there, sand it all down, get some filler in there, get it as smooth as I can. Then we'll get some primer on it. And Just one more step. Latest update on the old Tahoe. As you can see, I'm creating quite a mess here with the sanding going on and everything, but it's getting there. It's coming around. I just about got this finished up. The last of putting on some filler, but I'm going to clean this up a little more. And I got the other side to finish up too, so it's coming. Got it to a point that I'm going to throw down some primer on this. Just see what she does. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find paint that matches this exactly. I have no idea, but we'll find out. But I'm going to put some primer on this. That is the next step. First coat of primer. We'll let her dry for about 20 minutes or so, and we'll hit her again. I'm going to start getting this back panel ready to go. And we should be in good shape to put another coat of primer down. Okay, we got it painted. I think it's matched pretty good. We'll see here. It's definitely better, but I don't know. It's not going to be perfect by no means, but I'm going to take some clear coat now and put some clear coat on it. See how that comes out. So we'll give it a shot. I'm just going to give it a light coat here, I think, and come back with another heavier coat. Why won't that stay on there? I don't want to get any runs, that's the main thing. Light coat of clear coat. See how she turns out. Yeah. Then we'll move around and catch the rest of it. I'll give it one more coat of clear coat. See what happens. I was going to point out here what I did, but this is one coat of clear coat. I don't know how it's all going to tie in and match. It might, who knows. But what I did on the running boards, I took some it's called undercoating, rubberized undercoating, and I just did that whole running board with that undercoating. Black, hopefully it'll keep it from rusting and everything. So yeah, we're getting there. Hopefully we can get this bugger cleaned up. It's gonna make it shine pretty good. But I did the same thing over here as far as that bottom running board. Just painted it, took some undercoating, keep her from rusting. I may even come up around these wheel wells with that, hit that all with undercoating, clean them all up. Yeah, we'll see how she turns out. A few days later, I'm working on the old Tahoe. I've decided to paint those whole quarter panels, and that's the way it should have been in the first place. So anyway, putting a little primer on. Got some more paint. I did take it out and clean it up. Got all the dust and stuff off of this before I start painting again. But yeah, this plastic stuff, it works pretty good for painting. Getting the primer on. It's been a process. I knew it would be. And we're gonna, yeah, get all this patched up. We'll paint it this afternoon probably. I'm going to wet sand it a little bit, primer. Just hit it with a little wet sandpaper, and we'll clean it up a little bit and rough that primer up just a little bit so we can get some paint on it and finish it up today. This is probably going to be the finished product. Put a couple coats of paint on it. Put on some sealer, clear sealer. Not bad. Got a couple runs that didn't turn out the best, but I'm not a professional painter either, so it's turned out probably better than I thought it might. But we'll see how she dries. I might put one more coat of clear seal on it. We'll just have to see how she turns out, how it dries and everything. So anyway, that's about all I can do to it. Pretty happy with it. I'm not going to finish, or I'm not going to fix those places where it ran too much. I put it on too heavy, but not looking too bad. What I'm going to attempt to do today, and I've never done it before, I've got this painted with the paint, matched it up as close as I can to the original paint. I've got some runs. Yeah, it's not perfect. What I want to try and do is bring out a shine on these panels that I've done. I've got front and back on each side that I repaired and everything, but I'm going to take a buffer, polishing buffer. I've never used one before, with this Ultimate Compound, and see if I can bring out a shine, a mirror image, because right there, even if it's dirty, you can see there's a kind of a mirror image. On here I have no mirror image. I've just got, it's shiny with a bunch of runs in it and stuff and everything, but I'm gonna try using this buffer and just see what this compound will do. Like I said, I've never done it before, so this is all new to me. So we'll see what happens here. Well, I think it's a little shinier using that buffer and compound and everything. It's still not gonna match real good, but that's faded out paint on there. It's a, you know, this is the actual paint here. It might have been that color at one time, but anyway, I'm getting a shine on it that some type of a reflection, a little bit reflection, but I think I need to polish it yet. That's just the compound I used. This side over here there's getting some shine on it. I don't know if I'm getting much reflection, but anyway, this is shined up pretty good. I think I got a better job of painting the actual paint, not so much the clear coat, but the actual base paint. I got a better job of painting on this side, I do believe. So it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Overall, like I said, from 50 foot back, it's gonna look pretty good. I've gotten rid of the rust. Hopefully we can get that old rust stopped. It's not perfect by any means. I keep saying that, but it's not, and I know that. but it's not bad for my first attempt at ever using a buffer and compound to cut it. So we'll get some polishing done on it here next couple days, and we'll go from there. I've been over here this morning putting the final touches on the old Tahoe, trying to get these quarter panels all shined up and everything. I've learned some things from watching some guys on YouTube to get a nice shiny reflection and stuff, is to do some more sanding on it, do some fine sanding, and then come in there with your buffer and some compound and everything. And then I got some polishing, scratch and everything. So it's not looking too bad. I got to get the hood and everything cleaned up, but I'm going to wait on it a little bit. But I'm getting some reflection now, and looking pretty good. I'm going to take it out and hand wash it with some soap and water. But she's not looking too bad for an old 79 Tahoe. Not a 79, a 97. There we go. A 79 would be pretty old. I believe it's a 97. But yeah, I'm getting some reflection now, and I didn't have that before, but I'm liking it. I'm getting some good reflection. That's not bad, seeing that John Deere in that side of that. So I'm pretty pleased, but like I said, I'm gonna get it hand washed and clean it up, and getting closer all the time. This is my 1997 Tahoe. I did all this body work on and repainted, shined up, redid the wheels and everything, cleaned them all up. It's a long ways from perfect, but it's looking pretty good. This old truck's pretty straight body, really. Major dings and everything. It's not looking too bad. Terrible paint job, there's no doubt about that. Hey, I did it in my shop with rattle cans and everything, so just don't look too close. I mean, for 50 foot, she looks pretty good. Even the color of the paint, you know, it's exactly what it is, but I think over time here it'll even look better. Not to be too critical and everything. I got rid of the rust. That was the main thing I wanted to do with these wheel wells and everything. So yeah, I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna get some other new tires on it. Going to get another brake line put on, and a couple other things I need to get done yet. So it'll be a runner. So this is the final product. Cleaned it up pretty good. Got rid of all the old rust spots. Repainted some the areas. There's still a lot of flaws on this, but this old Tahoe works pretty good. This back gate, I don't know if you remember, it was so rusted, that whole thing was gone. Got these doors, so they operate now. It was rusted clear shut and everything. So the old Tahoe is getting there, taking some shape. That door's solid. This door's solid. You know, it's not perfect, but this is not bad for a 79, or not a 79. I keep saying 79. It's a 97. A 1997 Tahoe. That has turned out pretty good. Like I say, it's not perfect by any means, but it's got a few years left in her now. So pretty happy. Still, there's certain things I need to do yet to it. I might repaint the hood one of these first days, but we'll see.
We'll just see.